Welcome back to Unicorn Dust Designs. If you are new here, my name is Sammy. Welcome. On this channel, we do DIYs, wood signs, and there's always tons of laughter to be had. It is a place where hot mess and crafting go hand in hand. So if you think that you would like that, then make sure to hang around, watch the DIYs, and make sure to like and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get into the DIYs.
So for this one, we're going to take two Dollar Tree signs. I'm going to cut the strings off the top. We'll cover the back later. And we are going to bust out our ruler. So I wanted this to look like a big tag sign. We've seen the small ones from Dollar Tree, but I wanted this to be a big one. So taking my ruler, we already have our middle right there, the line in the middle. And I am going to measure on the sides 3 inches to 8 inches. And that's going to be where I'm going to cut my angle at. So if you cut one side off, you can just take that little piece you cut off, mirror it on the other side, and trace it out. Easy peasy. So I'm going to take my craft knife. I'm going to score that until I get to a point where I could just bend this sign back and it will break off for us. There will be a little left over, so just clean that up. I also took the rough sanding block from Dollar Tree, and you guys, it smoothed out this sign like butter. I mean, like I went around the whole sign and it looked really good. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. Then we're going to take paint stir sticks. These are the smaller ones. Wish I had the bigger ones because they're thicker and I feel like they just look more substantial. But I just lined off where I needed to cut them. And then I'm going to take my table saw and cut them right here. Now, I do have this on my Amazon store link that is in my description box. And y'all, if you visit my Amazon store link, will you please click the follow button? I am going to be starting to do Amazon lives and you will get notified every time I do one. So yay. Okay, so now after that's done, I am going to take plaster and we are going to start painting this. I haven't connected anything yet. I just have them laying side by side. Now in previous videos, I've told you guys to go check out Daisy DIY or DIY with Daisy. I will link it down in the description box. When she paints and wants something to look like distressed wood, she lays her like chip brush to the side. And I always try to explain this to you guys and you guys are probably like, that's just called painting. But I did it in real time. You guys are going to think I'm a nut. But I mean, I want you guys to pick up what I'm putting down. Okay, so look. See on the side, this is how we usually use the paintbrush, right? But she puts it on its side and goes down when she paints. And it creates this really nice, like faux distress. I don't know what it is, you guys. I think it looks really good. All right. Anywho, go check out her channel. So then I'm going to take my paint stir sticks. And since I did not stain these, I am going to cover the entire thing up with plaster. I didn't want the wood peeking through on these because it wouldn't match the faux wood of the MDF that's peeking out of our sign. So now we're going to attach these. I'm going to put these together. And then we are going to take our STARBOND medium adhesive. I do have this link down in the description box for you with a 10% discount code. And I'm using my accelerator. I am going to connect 2 up top and then we're going to put 2 on the bottom. This is what's going to hold our sign together. Plus I do flip. Hold on, I don't do it yet. Okay, what I forgot to do, you guys, before you put the paint stir sticks on, panel out your sign. The reason I wasn't afraid to put these 2 signs together to create this was because I figured, okay, there's going to be a line in the middle, but I could just draw panels on that and it'll look like paneled pieces of wood. But I forgot to do it before I put the paint stir sticks on. So I'm just taking my ruler, a lead pencil, and then I'm smearing it with my finger so it doesn't look so clean. Now on the back top, I put another popsicle stick. That way when I go to hang this, the top piece doesn't like separate. And then I had to take a mama break to play Guess Who with Hank and Everett's. And then we go back to work. So this is the jute cord that I actually took off the metal Dollar Tree planters. And let me just say I love it. I just fed it through, tied it in a knot on both sides, easy peasy. All right, now taking one of the hooks from Dollar Tree, I'm gonna paint this in plaster, cover it with Mod Podge so we don't have any flaking off. Then I'm gonna peel the back. Now I've used these before and they do come off. I didn't want that to happen when I put a full-size wreath on here. So I put a little bit of STARBOND on there as well so I can make sure it doesn't pop off. And because I'm extra, I couldn't leave it like this. It was way too plain. So I put my 20mm split beads in here, spritzed it with some water, added some antique wax. I am going to just dry it right there in the box. Now I'm going to lay my beads out, and I made sure to cover those little gaps that the paint stir sticks leave. And I put 11 on the top, 11 on the bottom, and I am just going to glue those on there. Don't think you need to watch that. And we are done. And you guys, like I said, this is like 18 inches long. This is a full-size wreath I have on here, and it makes such a statement. I love it. And you guys, we made it for I'll say $4 with the paint stir sticks and the wood beads if you do it. So let me know what you think of this one.
All right, you guys, that was the first DIY. I'm really trying to give everybody what they want. I know a lot of people, when I did the poll, said Farmhouse. A lot of people did Valentine's Day. So I wanted to put this out there, see what you guys thought about it, if you guys are digging it or not. So let me know down in the comments. And I wanted to share that today I am working with According to Kat. She is an amazing woman. She not only is an amazing crafter, she's a teacher, she's a mom, and I absolutely enjoy her as a person, and it goes way more than just like her crafting. So I really wanted to take the time to share her with you guys because I really think that she's somebody that you guys would enjoy watching and getting to know. So I'm going to leave her link down in the description box as well as her video for today. And then also at the very end, it'll pop up in one of the little video thingamajiggers. So make sure to go check her out. And you guys know the drill. If you're digging me, if you're digging the DIYs, if you're digging this channel, then make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and let's get back into the DIYs.
This next DIY, we're going to take two of these houses. These are from Dollar Tree. You can also cut your own, and there are also other options that you can use from Dollar Tree for this. So I am just taking a baby wipe. We're taking our antique wax, and then we are just creating a stain for the wood. I love using this technique because it dries so fast. I'm going to stain two of these houses and one of the Dollar Tree crates. And then we are going to then take some Dollar Tree ribbon. I am taking the crates, obviously. And we are going to hot glue. This ribbon came in like 3 different patterns. So I'm going to use all 3 of them. And you guys, if you do not have a detailed glue gun, ask for one for your birthday or for Christmas or for Valentine's Day, because I feel like I use this 90% of the time versus my full-size glue gun. I just feel like it's less messy. So anyways, I am gonna go ahead, I'm gonna use some glue. I attach it while it's still on the spool because I found that cutting the ends off directly from the crate like gave me a cleaner line. So I'm going to flip this around. I'm going to do the same exact thing on this side. Again, just putting it in the exact way it was on the other side. Okay. All right. Anywho, moving on. All right. Now I am going to take my mini chip brush. This is from plaid.com. If they do still have it in stock, I will leave the link for you down in the description box. These just give you the perfect distressed look. I am also using plaster. Once again, I'm only going to do the outsides of these houses. And then we are going to drill some holes in the top. Again, I'll be using that twine that I took off the metal buckets from Dollar Tree that I used in my previous DIY video. So after we're done drilling those holes, we are going to start piecing our project together. Oh, you guys, I wanted to show you this because the ladybug works very well on fabric. That's also in my Amazon store link. Okay, so I start tying this through and I'm like, girl, you still got to put this together. Hold on. Don't get too excited. So I'm going to take some of the wood glue, attach that, and then I will kind of flip it around. Not flip. You guys know. Okay. So then I'm going to use a ruler just so I can make sure that I have it in the same place on the opposite side. And I'm going to leave that to set up. Once that's done, I feed the twine through the other side of our house. And you guys, you could paint this. I mean, this could be anything you want. And because I'm extra, I was like, you know what? This needs something more. So I took the large craft sticks from Walmart. I measured them to the top of the roof, and then I just cut them with scissors, stained them the same way, and I'm going to put them on the top of the houses with my STARBOND. And I don't know, I thought it added more detail. And I feel like the more I craft and get better at my crafting, the more details I want to put into things. Let me know if you're kind of the same way. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and stuff that with some floral foam from Dollar Tree. I'm going to take this greenery. It is from Walmart. It comes on a really big pick, and I think it's like $3. And I love the little like pale yellow berries in there. It's so beautiful. So you guys, I am just going to finish this off and we are going to be done with this project. I love this. I am keeping this for my home. I love that it can transition into summer, spring. I could even use it in my room, which is more kind of like boho-ish. So this is definitely staying in my house and not headed to the booth, let me tell you. All right, for this one, you guys, I am using the Hobby Lobby little thin wood rounds. I think they come in like a pack of 6 for $7.99, and then they're usually 40% off. But you can use the Dollar Tree rounds. I just didn't have any. And by that, I mean like the round signs. So for more stability, I am going to attach 2 of these together. That way we don't have to worry about this thin wood bowing on us. I wanted to show you guys that you didn't need a wood round or anything like that to create a very beautiful riser. So I'm going to take this wood. As you saw, I spritzed the wood with water. Then I am taking plaster and I am painting it on. The water helps move your paint. It helps keep chalk paint wet so it goes a lot further. And it also will help keep more like a stain where you can see the wood grain through it versus covering it all. Next, this is Oramask stencil vinyl. I got this image directly from Cricut Access, and I'm going to put that on there. We're going to go ahead and peel that back, and then I'm going to take my stencil brush. These are from Dollar Tree. If you saw my most recent live haul, I love these. I just kind of like cut them down if they get like worn, and I have so many of these, and I think you guys probably see me use them in almost every video. So this is called Nautical by Folk Art. It is a chalk paint. If you guys don't have Folk Art chalk paint, definitely check it out. They do sell it at Hobby Lobby. Not sure about Michael's, but they have some very beautiful colors. So I'm going to go ahead and finish stenciling that. We're going to take our heat gun on cool. You can see like the little blue setting on there. I also have this heat gun in my Amazon store link. We will peel this back, weed this puppy out, and then I am going to take these finial caps from Walmart. They come in a pack of, I believe, 8 for $2.99, and they have it's like 2 different sizes. You get 4 of each size. So I'm going to paint those, set them to the side. Then I'm going to take my brush. I felt like this needed something more. So I did the splatter so it kind of looked like enamel, I guess you could say. And then what I should have done, you guys, so I'm taking this jute rope. This is also from the metal planters. I'm going to glue this around. Now, what I should have done was attach the legs first, take it outside, spray it with matte spray, clear, sorry, and then I should have put polyacrylic on the top so that this could be a very usable riser. But I got ahead of myself and I attached my twine first. So anywho, do as I say, not as I do. I'm going to go ahead and finish that off. Now, a trick I use, I cut my twine or jute cord at an angle when I'm finishing it off. That way it lays perfectly with the starting piece. And you can see right here, you cannot tell where it began, where it ended. And that's what I love doing. So I'm going to go ahead and attach our legs. I wish I would have put one in the middle. Just so, you know, like if you wanted to put something heavy on it, you didn't have the chance of it bowing, which I don't think it would have, but better safe than sorry. I'll probably add another one. And then you guys, that is it for this riser. Look at you guys, look at it with the plates and the rooster. Oh my gosh. I love this. I love the speckles on it. I think it just takes it up a little bit and the colors are absolutely beautiful. Okay, so our last project, you guys. I wanted to show you guys that you can make wall pockets with Dollar Tree items, and you guys have seen me make a couple with real wood, so I just wanted to show you that we can make them for less. So this is a wood sign. One of my subscribers sent this to me, and it like was already kind of bare for me, which is awesome. I'm going to paint the front, the back, the inside. Everything's going to be covered in this plaster color. Then once I'm done painting it, I'm going to go ahead and drill some holes 3 inches in on each side. And then I am going to feed, I think I use regular Dollar Tree twine with this one. And if you don't have a drill, you guys can simply just hot glue twine to the back of this and you'll be solid. So yeah, I'm going to take Dollar Tree twine, just feed that through, tie it in a knot, easy peasy, Dollar Tree squishy. And then there we go. Okay, so then taking one of these purses from Dollar Tree, I'm going to cut this apart. Now, we're going to use the front, and for another one, we're going to use the back. Everything is going to be reusable on this bag. So I'm going to cut the print off the front, and then I'm going to cut the thick part off of like where the Velcro is. See that thicker part? We're going to cut that off. I do use that on another one, so hang on to your pieces. Don't throw anything away. I am going to fold the top part down, and this is just going to make it look like a nicer kind of like seam up top. Now I'm going to find my placement, put that hot glue on there, lay my burlap down. And my trick for burlap, you don't want to press too hard on it because then your hot glue is going to come through the burlap. So I just kind of like rub my finger, or run my finger, I guess you could say, over it, and it works very well. So now I'm pulling tight, and we're just going to hot glue this to the back. And then I get the bottom and I basically like wrap it, you know, like a present. Like I'm going to fold it in just like I do when I wrap presents, and then hot glue that up on the back. This is how I find it easy to do it. And then we're just going to add some of that same greenery we've been using throughout the video. And we got our first wall pocket right there. Easy. And you could do this with any of the signs. Next, I'm going to take this sign from Dollar Tree. Also, another subscriber sent this to me. I'm going to take the sawtooth hanger off that side. I thought I was going to use a sawtooth hanger. Well, we do, but I end up just pressing it in this way. My wonderful subscriber actually backed it with burlap for me. We're not doing anything to the frame. I'm taking this Dollar Tree or Dollar General placemat. I think I got it for like 50 cents during their summer clearance. I'm going to cut the tassels off. Then we're going to play around with the placement, see where we want it. Now, you guys, keep in mind with this frame from Dollar Tree, it has some kind of coating on it where hot glue does not want to stick to it. It will literally peel right off. So I am making sure that I put the hot glue on the MDF portion of this framed sign. So I'm not putting it on the frame part. And then I am going to do the same thing I did with the other side. Cut off the excess fabric, fold it up on the bottom like a present, and then you'll have yourself this pocket. Then I take that extra tassel, hot glue it to the top, bring it up around, and then I'm going to take some twine, loop it, put it through that sawtooth hanger, and you guys, super inexpensive ways to make wall pockets. And look at how cute they turned out. The one on the top is a Dollar Tree house. Put some scrapbook paper in the back. You could see I used that extra piece of burlap there. And they're just wonderful ways to add a little something to your home decor. So let me know what you guys thought of this video. I can't wait to hear from you guys. Make sure you check out According to Kat. Again, I will leave her link down in the description box. And right after this Real Talk / bloopers end, you can click right on it. Have a good one, you guys.
Hair, I haven't washed it. Let's not talk about it. It's not healthy for you to wash your hair every day, okay? So there's that. Is it my table? That thing. It's my shawl. All right. I got that from being a mom. Real talk for a second, you guys. So I haven't done I haven't been working with other creators in quite some time, and I definitely want to work with some people in this new year. But I want you guys to know that like if I work with somebody, it is because I genuinely like the person. Like I value who they are, what they stand for. It's somebody that, you know, if this video pops up a year from now, I'm still going to be proud to say that like I worked with this person. And, you know, I value their skills, how they craft, that they stay true to themselves. And these are people that I want to share. Like I really want you guys to look at and be like, ooh, I want to go check this person out, because I wouldn't be working with somebody I didn't think that like you guys would enjoy. And obviously you guys know me as a person, and you know, I hope you guys know if I associate myself with somebody, it is because, you know, we share some of the same values and things like that. So that is why if you guys do see me working with some people, it is because they are truly people that I think need to be shared and you guys need to check out. And yeah, I just thought I would share that. Okay, bye.